Okay, I hope you guys can see me because I don't really know where the camera's at on this, but I just wanted to say hey and that I'm filming this, and so I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I expect that it will be really good. So anyways, hope you enjoy.
Please stay tuned
After the film.
for our special features and bloopers.
previously on Hamlet.
After Claudius's and Gertrude's steamy affair heats up even more, Claudius takes extreme measures to gain Gertrude's everlasting love. Then, after discovering the true cause of his father's death, Hamlet gets a startling command. However, Claudius cannot live with Hamlet knowing his secret.
Hamlet, you must go to England.
Meanwhile, Hamlet's madness stirs trouble all over Denmark.
This is Hamlet!
Be sure you lay home to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that your grace has screamed and stood between much heat and him. I'll silence me, even here. Pray you, be round with him.
Mother, mother, mother!
I warned you, hear me not. Withdraw, I hear him coming.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, go. You answer me with a wicked tongue.
Hamlet, what, how, why?
What is the matter now?
Have you forgotten me?
No, by the rude, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and though I wish you weren't, you are my mother.
Then I'll set those to you who can still speak.
No, sit you down. You shall not budge until I set you up a mirror where you may see the innermost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me? Help! Help! Ho!
What ho? Help! Help! Help!
What is this? A rat? Dead for a ducat. Dead!
Oh, I am slain.
Oh my God! What hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed this is.
A bloody deed. Almost as bad, good mother, as killing a king and marrying his brother.
Killing a king?
Aye, lady, 'twas my word. You wretched, rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better. Take thy fortune. Thou findest to be too busy in some danger. Stop wringing thy hands. Peace. Sit you down and let me wring your heart. For so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff, if damned custom have not brassed it so that it is proven vulgar to good sense.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue so rudely against me?
Such an act blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrisy, and takes the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, and makes marriage vows as false as a dicer's oath. Oh, such a deed plucks the very soul from the body. Contraction and sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's face doth blow over this solidity and compound mass with tristful visage, as against the doom is thought sick at the act.
Ah, me, what act roars so loudly and thunders in the index?
Look upon this picture here, and upon there, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See what a graceful seal on his brow, Hyperion's curls, the front of Jove himself, an eye like Mars with threatened command, a station like the herald Mercury, moonlit on a heaven-kissing hill, a combination in form indeed, where every guy did seem to set his seal. This was your husband. Look ye now what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? How could you, on this fair mountain, leave to feed and batten on this moor? Ha, have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age the heyday and the blood is tame. It's humble, and it waits upon the judgment. And what judgment is that from this to this? Surely you have sense, else you could not have emotion. But what sense must be paralyzed, for madness would not earn the difference between these two men. What devil blindfolded you? Oh, shame.
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnest my eyes into my very soul, and where I see much black and granite spots which will never wash away.
Nigh, but to live in the rank sweat of an unseen bed, stewed in corruption, honeying and making love over the nasty sty.
Oh, speak to me no more. These words like daggers enter my ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a slave that is not a 20th part of your first husband, a vice of kings, a cut person of the empire and the rule. He stole the precious diadem from a shelf and put it in his pocket.
No more!
A king of strings and patches. Save me and hover over me with your wings, you heavenly guards. What would your gracious figure?
Alas, he's mad.
Do you come a child tardy son who lapsed in time and passion less than important acting of your dread command slip by? Oh, say!
Do not forget. This visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look at what amazement sits on thy mother. O step between her and her fighting soul. Conceit in weakest body, strongest works. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you, that you bend your eye on the incorporeal air, and do hold discourse? For at your eyes your spirits wildly peep, and as the sleeping soldiers at the alarm, your bedded hair starts up and stands on end. O gentle sun, upon the heat and flame of thy distemper, sprinkle cool patience. Whereon do you look?
On him! On him! Look you, how pale he is and how he glares at me. His form and cause to conjoin, preaching to the stones, would make them capable. Do not look upon me, lest this hideous action you convert my stern effect. What I have to do will want true color, tears, perchance, for blood.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all. Yet all that is here I can see.
Nor have you heard anything?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why, look there. Look how it steals away. My father, and his habit as he lived. Look, where he goes, even now out at the portal.
This is the very coinage of your brain. This spotless creation ecstasy is very cunning in.
Ecstasy, my pulse, as yours doth, temperately keeps me time and makes me as helpful music. It is not madness that I utter. Bring me to the test in the matter I will reward, which madness will gamble from. Mother, for a love of grace, lay not flattering unction to your soul that not your crime but my madness speaks. Confess yourself to heaven, repent what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them ranker. Forgive me, this is my virtue, for in the fatness of these pursy times, virtue itself must pardon, beg, and woo for leave to do him good.
Oh, Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in two.
Then throw away the worst part of it and live pure with the other half. Good night, but go unto my uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have it not. That monster, who all sense doth eat, of habits devil, is angel yet in this, that to the use of your actions fair and good, he likewise gives a frock or livery that aptly is put on. Refrain tonight, and that shall lead a kind of easiness to the next abstinence, the next more easy. For use almost can change the stamp of nature, and either bring the devil or throw him out with the wanderer's potency. Once more, good night, and when you are desirous to be blessed, I'll blessing beg of you. For this same Lord I do repent, but heaven hath blessed it so to punish me with this, and this me, that I must be their scourge and minister. Again, good night. I must be cruel, only to be kind, lest bad begins and worse remains behind. One more word, good lady.
What shall I do?
Okay, by no means let the blow king tempt you again to bed, and let him make you ravel all this matter out. I am not essentially in madness, but mad in craft. 'Twere good enough to let him know, for who but a queen